boarding is at the heart of everything we do at Harrow.
The boarding provision at Harrow International School Hong Kong is unique because it's weekly boarding. Our pupils arrive on Sunday evening and they go home on a Friday.
The house system at Harrow Hong Kong is part of a pupil's identity. It's a focus for their day-to-day life at school, and it's a model that draws upon 450 years of history from Harrow in London.
And I think as well, in a more pastoral sense, it really enables young people to pursue their passions, whether it be sports or music.
Our pupils have access to a whole range of facilities such as the swimming pool, the AstroTurf, the theatres, the library, and they also have tutors available to them and can guide and support them in their academic studies.
So the key people in the boarding house would be myself and my wife, who also help run the boarding house with me. I'm joined by an assistant housemaster. The assistant housemaster also lives on site with myself and my wife. We also have 4 other tutors, 3 of which are evening boarding tutors.
My role is predominantly looking after the pastoral side of boarding, so that means looking after the day-to-day well-being of the girls, ensuring that academically they're performing at their best, and then also making sure they're happy in the environment here and getting the most out of the opportunities that are on offer.
For me, it's basically the community and family ethos that I think is crucial.
As a boarder, I think that you can access much more than a day student. They're really exposing themselves to a whole load of exciting, challenging opportunities.
One of the primary advantages of the vertical house system is that we see integration between the different year groups within the houses. So the 3 years within a prep house feel very comfortable interacting with one another. There's no hierarchy, and the same goes for the 5 years in a senior house. And it's not uncommon to see in one of the house common rooms Year 9s interacting with Year 13s perfectly happily with no particular regard for their different year groups or ages.
We also have a sister house, so Shackleton House are affiliated with Nightingale House, and there are several opportunities in the year for us to collaborate, just to come together in a social context, but also, I suppose, on the sports field.
It helps you bond with those of your age and helps you learn how to communicate and build social relationships. And having personal relationships outside of academic bonds and school basically is something which is really important towards your own mental health and even towards just thriving society in general.
I think there are many benefits in boarding. One of the biggest ones for me is a sense of community. The boys who live here, the 20 boys that live here, would all tell you that the community is very strong.
The most important thing that boarding provides is a degree of independence and self-motivation, which we believe foster success in our pupils beyond school.
I think that boarding is a good preparation for university and adult life. Because you are having to develop friendships with people, you're having to engage with people, you're having to show tolerance of people with different views. You are developing independence where you have to be self-aware, you have to self-manage your time. There's a great support around you from the housemasters, the house mistresses, the assistant housemasters and mistresses, the matrons, the tutors, our prefect team. But you do have to have a level of independence and maturity which can only stand you in good stead as you move on to the next stage of your education and your life.